I want to talk about when God first spoke to me. I say this all the time. Like, if you just read the Sermon on the Mount, just on the regular, then you don't really need much else. I mean, you can just get by and like choose that as your, the juice you're going to drink and live by. I think it's pretty good. You said you read this thing seven.
I listen a lot when I'm walking. 7 days in a row.
Yeah. So it's good. And so this verse, I mean, the whole sermon, the whole spiel was the first time really God ever spoke to me through the Bible as an adult. When I was a kid, he spoke to me a lot through Noah, Daniel in the lion's den, right? But then he came to me with the Beatitudes, and we hit that before, but I'm going to start here in chapter 11, because I've actually, even when I walked into the studio today, I was dealing with this. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. This is the New King James. It's my version of choice. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. So they persecuted the prophets who were before you. So we obviously had an election last week, and I'm sure we'll talk about it. I know we'll talk about it on another episode. But persecution for like political beliefs is pretty funny. So what keeps me strong through that is you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? Is it then good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men? Here it is. You ready? So salt, you can figure that out. Steak tastes better with salt.
Way better.
A lot of French fries. What else?
I mean, honestly, I think water tastes better with salt in it too.
Oh,
but I'm just weird.
But this here is is stapled, or is like tattooed on my heart. It'll probably be tattooed on my body soon. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. So you are the light. So be light. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. So let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. So if I were to say, and all my friends and all you guys, that's me right there. That's what I want to live, and I try. And it's hard though, right?
Definitely is.
Yeah. So Pat, what do you see in this?
I was kind of wondered at first when he was talking about the salt. Like, I didn't understand that at first. But it's pretty practical. Like, if the salt loses its flavor, how can it be flavorful again? And you have to stay salty, I guess, in a good way. And like shine the light, because there's a lot of darkness. There's darkness then and as much or more now. So, be that light in the darkness.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, light takes away darkness. Like, I'm always spooked in this lake house, right?
Yeah.
Especially when I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as I turn on the lights, I feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's literally. So if you go into, like, we went to a funeral recently, right? You were there, Mitch.
Yep.
And it was actually one of the best I've ever went to at a German hall. It was awesome.
It was a celebration of life.
Yeah.
It was not a funeral.
Oh yeah. Celebration.
That's why I think it was so great. Why it was the best you've ever been
Yeah,
to.
people were drinking beer and stuff. And
celebrating their life, man.
That's right. And so when I walked in there, I was like, I'm not going to be sad. I'm going to be like, I'm going to smile. I mean, smile is the best way, right?
It is.
Follow